Yeah, my friend Jeremy and I were actually driving from New York to Tennessee. So we were on I-75 in Kentucky, around the London area. And while we were driving, all of a sudden we just heard this deafening loud sound, and it sounded like a rock went through my back window, and our ears were ringing, and we just looked at each other and we were like, was that a gunshot? And then we were like, that can't be a gunshot, because we're driving down the highway. Um, and there was a white truck that was next to us in the right hand lane. And all of a sudden, he slowed down and he pulled off to the shoulder. And we thought maybe it was his tire had blown out or something, but it was much louder than a tire blowing out. Um, and it was just so loud and so scary. It's something very unexpected while you're just driving. So that was what had happened. And then a few minutes later, we just saw dozens of police vehicles going in the opposite direction. I believe it's northbound on I-75. And we were like, what is going on here? And we saw tons of tire shreds on the side of the highway, and just all these things were happening that didn't really add up. And about an hour later, we got a call from Jeremy's dad, and he said he was watching CNN and that there was an active shooter on I-75. And we were just beside ourselves, like, oh my God, did we just drive through a shooting? So we made it to Knoxville and got out and checked my car. And on the rim of I have a Toyota 4Runner, and on the rim there's a huge indent. It looks like a bullet divot, and then all the paint is chipped off of the back panel of my 4Runner. Yeah, right, right. No, if I had to guess, I would say off to the side of the road, because it hit my tires, which are pretty low to the ground. So I don't imagine it came from a vehicle, but I don't know for certain. Correct, yes. It happened very fast, but I just happened to notice the truck that was next to us because we were kind of neck and neck at the time. And then I just noticed him slowing down and pulling off. And it was, normally don't see people just pull off to the side of the road, especially with the loud noise that we believe to be a gunshot at the same time. It was very confusing, and it all happened very fast, if that makes sense.